All right, what's Gucci, y'all? It's your boy 360 Sosa done did that, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can field strip a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm. So first, of course, you need to clear it, and then just rack it, make sure there's nothing in the chamber. After you've done that, it's very similar to a Glock takedown. Rack it, pull the trigger, and then you need to take the slide all the way back, flip the takedown lever, just like that. All right, you want to rack the slide so you do not have to touch that yellow piece,
the sear disconnect lever.
so that way you don't have to press that down, you can just press the trigger. You need to pull the slide back, let it go forward, and you want to have the trigger pressed. And then it will just slide off. That way you don't need to press down that yellow piece right there.
The sear disconnect lever.
A lot of people do it like the field manual, and that's okay, of course, but you don't have to use another tool, and you don't have to even open this up or anything like that. So I'm gonna show you guys again. First off, you need to take it off safe, and then you need to pull the slide back while pushing up the slide lock or the slide release. And then you have this takedown lever right here that you need to pull down, just like that. And then you're going to pull the slide back so that way it will go forward. And then once it's to the end, you're going to press the trigger and then the slide will come off. Just like that. So now you have taken the slide off. This is the frame. This is the barrel. Now you can take the spring out just like this. You just push it and there you go. The spring is taken off and then you take the barrel out just like that. So now you have the slide, you have the barrel, you have the spring, and then you have the frame. And then from there you can clean all your parts, like where you see metal on metal touching, you want to add. And then of course on the trigger, around the barrel, you want to get right here on the slide as well. So there's different places that you can grease it. You don't want it on the magazine and you don't want it on the firing pin or anything like that. But yeah, so now you can take it down with ease, and you don't have to use a screwdriver or anything like that to take it down. You can just do it in the field. So now to reassemble it, what you're gonna do is take your slide and then take your barrel with this facing up, and then you're going to put it in. This is known as a tilting barrel because when it's forward, it tilts up like that instead of just keeping straight. So your barrel is there, and now you're gonna take the spring. You're gonna have a flat end that's wider, and then you're going to have a skinny end. You're gonna put the smaller diameter part in here first, and then you're going to push it forward on the wider diameter spot to then put it flat against this, just like this. And when you do it, you're going to see this needs to be pushed through. So you have to make sure that it's essentially sitting flush, because if it's at an angle, it's not going to actually push through. And then push it in, and then have it flat against that wall right there. I usually push it down as well, so that way I know that it's not going to slip or have any issues. Also, as you can see, this is a double spring. Sometimes you will have a handgun that is just one single spring. It won't make any difference for the takedown. It will just be a little heavier to take off the spring if it has to. So, and then again, to put it on, what you're gonna do is take your frame. You have these little cutouts on the end of the slide, and then you have rails going down, same with the frame. You need to find the frame rail right here, and it's gonna match up to the end of this. You're just gonna slide it back and make sure that it's flush and everything is pulling in. Once you've done that, you want to pull this back all the way, pull the slide lock back, flip the takedown lever back up, and then rack it. And then I just rack it a couple of times to make sure that everything is cycling right. And there you go. That is how you take down a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm. That's going to be the end of the video for you guys today. It's your boy 360 Sosa done did that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.